car accident, second one, took all of that away. It took all of that away. Depressed, anger, pity parties, they're wonderful. When you sit there and go, why me? First time ever, why me? You sit there and go, I can't do this anymore. Why is bad things happen to me all the time? I went through 43 years of like, why? I've never said that before, and I've been in some difficult situation. But, again, sometimes you have to really fall apart. And then, I think in Japan, they say broken pieces and they put it into gold and it become masterpiece, right? So, and I love that. And that's kind of how I feel, all of the broken pieces been glued together. And this is the best version of me by far. When you struggle, when you lose your business that you built, when you lose your American dream, when you lose your identity, I still mourn that. I've been hairdresser for 38 years. I knew I was going to be hairdresser at 11. And when you see what you built, sorry, it's hard to talk about that. And I shared so much, you would think it becomes easier, but it doesn't. It's like, therapy 3 times a day. I don't have to pay anyone. It's tough. It's tough. To see that disappear, right? Now it's much easier because I work through the feelings and emotion. But before, when I opened my book and see that emptiness, and when it used to be packed and full of life, it's a different way of life. Now it's life, but the appointment is different. I spin it in a different perspective. There's hope.
So what pulled you out of that pity parties, the angry, Irene, the complaining and depressed?
My customers, they actually use the same words that I used on them. It's just a moment. Giving up is not an option. Baby steps better than no steps. And yeah, the glass may be empty, but it's overflowing.
Your customers, hairdresser customers?
Hairdresser.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow.
I used to tell them that, in my chair, if they were going through a difficult moment, so they would call up and go, Irene, I need my hair done. Come on, it's just a moment. Let's go. So that reminded me that, yes, it's just a moment. And look, it was a difficult time. It didn't bring me full forward. It just gave me a little bit ease that I repeated that over and over and over. And but again, if I didn't find this tool to get my life back, it wouldn't work. And let me tell you, depression is, until you really experience it, we don't understand. I did not understand depression because, again, I have such a strong mind, and I would say, oh, mind over matter, go listen to some motivational. It's an excuse. It's not. And that's, what I've learned is don't judge. Until you walk in someone's shoes, you cannot understand anything that somebody goes through. You have to really feel it. And I've learned to kind of not judge people and their journeys. And, and again, until you experience depression and anxiety and PTSD, we do not understand what the meaning is and the struggle to live in it.
Let your light shine. Help others find their way out of the darkness. Extraordinarily inspiring stories from ordinary people like you and I.